Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. On the return, it's Chris Rodriguez. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's the first carry for the now superstar from Western State, Austin Eckler. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll throw with Daniels. He finds De'Ami Brown. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Washington.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Washington.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Second and 7. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. To the right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, Not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep.
Good blocking, and he's in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Goff going to open up with a throw. He finds Raymond for the completion. On play action, Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's hauled in at the 2. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Lions are on the board just before halftime.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. The Commanders' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. The Lions offense getting set to get back to work. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That one good for 13. Good for a Lions first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. Goff to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So now, a big spot coming here. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. The Commanders' offense make their way out to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. First and 10. Another run here for Robinson. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Out of the gun, they give it to Eckler. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who were giving them much of a shot coming in, but they rode the energy of this home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball, and they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.